Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back into my channel. Um, in our previous video, we showed you how to create a relational database. Now we're gonna just continuing to login, testing, um, connecting into our database. So basically, um, now the database is being created, and as you look here, you see it shows that the endpoint port and the database and all the networking, it's on the East USF security, publicly accessible, yes, bang, bang, bang. So let's just go to databases. And if you scroll all the way down, you see we have everything here. Let's see. Connect to it. Let's go on monitor. Logs, configuration. So the instance class is one where it's available. I mean, the availability, bang, bang, bang. It looks like so. Let's just go. Um, Connectivity and security. Now the security group, let's click on this. So first of all, we have an input right here, and let's see the inbound rules. We have the port number, which is 3306, and it links into the security group. And the security group, if you click on the inbound rule like I did, we can see that we have the inbound rule here on the TCP port 3306, and we have the source IP. It's coming from just my IP address. And so you could modify the security group if you have a problem connecting to your database instances. You could edit inbounds and just make change into that. So let's see if we can connect into our database. Now let's just back out here. We have that again. Let's go on dashboard and see. I can find this. So let's type in RDS. The reason I'm doing this is because I just forget the name of it. We're gonna need the name to connect to it. I need to create one. I already have one. Oh, stop this. Right. So the name of the database, let's see if we can find it, is what? How do I call my database? That's the security group. If I call it database 1-1, and the name of the database is this one or what? Let's see what's the name of our database. think it was MySQL or something like that. I call it. Let's go down. Um, yeah, I will need the name so I can connect to it. Databases. Here's MySQL. School modify and see. What's the instance type? Name. What was the name I give this? Type a name for instance type. I'll call it. Okay, so let's leave that like that and see if we can connect to this. Now, let's see. Let's try to add. Let's make this that name. And now MySQL. Now the server address, which we should switch back and see if we can find it. By the way. Try to get the server address. On the server address, we will need this one here. Switch back. And the port number is good. The domain. Username is admin. And the password is what? Hopefully that's the password. And the port number is 3306. Now the initial is MySQL. Hopefully that was it. Let's test it. Not sure. So error evoking remote DB, access denied, username. So I forget my password. That's one thing. I have to remember the password so I can. Hold on. I'm sure I'm gonna find the password. check for the password here. I think the password should be this password. C. So I'm not sure why it doesn't connect. Let's see something. Okay. So my password was wrong for real. Sorry. Okay, so I gotta remove this. Okay, so now we connect. Okay. So now, I'm sorry guys, so it takes forever for me to just to get the password. So now let's just save Come on. Database keywords for this RDS MySQL. What is the database keyword that I put here? See if I can find it. This is so annoying. I think that's the keyword here. Would that be it? Just switch back. Let's type this in. And let's save. Okay, so we in. Now let's connect into our database. And now what we can do is, if we want to, we could create table in char. So let's say we say create, sorry. So let's say we say create, sorry, create table, say my table. And I call this name valuable character. That's what that means. Variable character. Say I call this, I give this a value of 40. And I close my bracket, comma, first underscore name. Give this a value of 49. And I just close this. And let's say if I execute this, okay, let's make this 20. Let's make this 29. See. So I get create. Create table, my table, and then the name. Let's close. Character 20, first name. Okay. Variable character. And this. And close this and then execute. So this is good. Now if you go, let's make this big. Oh, sorry. Now if you go on MySQL and you click on table, so many stuff here. And you go to my table. Okay, so we have, so basically, yeah, so my table, let's check something here in the system. Okay, so there go the table that I was. All right, so now guys, what you could do is, so there go, we have everything here. Now down here you could do, let's say you say value, value, Carlos, and then say Carlos, and then the last name, Calixto, Centres, Sandros, and then what? Let's say you wanna, and then you say, now you go on table, all right, guys, so it looks like we have everything working in order and decency. Let's just make that the end of that um demo. We're gonna just go ahead and just clean up everything and erase and call that a day. Okay, guys, so again, thank you for following along. Now, if you want to, let's switch back into our database and just show you something real quick. Now, if you go on more on action, you could either convert to multi-AZ deployment, you could stop temporary, you could reboot, you could delete, you could create a read replica, you could take a snapshot and you can migrate a snapshot too as well. So there are all the variety of options that you could do with this database. Now, if you want to delete this database, you would have to go to modify, let's say delete. Now, you can't delete this until you deselect the deletion protection that you have on this database. So once you deselect that, you click OK and you modify, then it's gonna give you the option to delete this database. So let's select it and delete. Just type delete. Sorry. And says type deletion. Type delete me. Okay. And your database is deleted because you don't want to get charged. Thank you for staying along. Stay tuned for another lab. Bye-bye.